for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Johnson's ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see it. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Johnson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. A thunderous punch able to land to the head.
So he thought he was out of range. He wasn't.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Tyson's jacked up by an uppercut. And a well-placed combination by Mike Tyson. Teddy, you obviously built the foundation of Mike Tyson's boxing pedigree. What did you try to tell him very, very early on about how to face a counterpunch?
Well, the first thing I remind him of is this guy is going to try to exist by taking your strengths and making them into weaknesses. Your big punches, your attitude to throw with bad intentions, to get you to throw those punches with bad intentions where he can make you miss, and then he can pitch right back at you. So don't forget the rudiments. Don't forget about the most important thing. Set up those punches. Stay with bad intentions, but set them up with the jab. You know, make sure you're fundamentally set. You're not just going with all those big things, all the physical things, because that's what the counterpuncher hopes for.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Tyson's really working well. That last round, he was accurate. Look at the punch numbers. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Double jab upstairs. Let's talk about the persona of a prime Mike Tyson for a moment here, because this is a guy that comes down to the ring wearing nothing but black trunks, black shoes, and maybe occasionally a torn towel over his head, and he's already in a full sweat. He gives you the impression that he's in mid-fight and the fight's not going to last much longer.
No, he gives you the impression he wants to give you, that you're in there with a guy that is, Dark Reaper, a guy that is Darth Vader, a guy that's going to hurt you. He gives you just the impression he wants to give you. He scares you.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Unable to land clean by Mike Tyson. Ten clicks of the talk. Tyson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Johnson's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
Nice jab there by Mike Tyson. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And a well-placed counter by Johnson. Parries that punch away. Fires right back at him. Good combination to the body. Tyson's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Good double jab by Mike Tyson. And he engages in the clinch. Tyson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And we come to the end of the round. This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-zip.
Yeah, he's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counter, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Gets rid of that effort. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Tyson's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Right to the belt line. Halfway through round number 4. He is so dangerous with that left hook to the body, and this time he adds the right hand on the back end. Tyson's right hand scores well. That is it right there. I mean, that's what impresses the judges, the 3-punch combination by Mike Tyson. Johnson's punch didn't come close. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
There's a straight right hand. Mike Tyson's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Good, smooth work by Mike Tyson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Little volume punching to the body there. Scores up top with a left. Halfway into round number 5 here. Johnson's putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Unable to score with the hook. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. That's a stinging right hand by Johnson. Johnson's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Solid counter punch by Mike Tyson. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Not able to land the headshot. Tyson's a slugger. There's no other way to describe him but that. But that style is a perfect fit for this fight. He's winning these middle rounds.
Yeah, he loves this. This is a Pier 6 brawl, and he's very comfortable in that kind of bout.
You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Mike Tyson. Takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Tyson staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Tyson's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. And round 6 comes to an end. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language. He's starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course, you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
Good doubling up of the jab by Mike Tyson. Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Mike Tyson still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Oh, good-looking 2-punch combination by Johnson. Halfway through the 7th round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Johnson's inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times, he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good return fire that time. Johnson's left landing well. Good exchange. He fires back. Johnson's getting back to basics. A good solid jab. And round 7 comes to an end. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that you never count out.
Targeting a left hand down low. Tyson's cut is really not a good sign. Little head knocking with that right hand. Well, it may be one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing, and we're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Tyson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. He scored well after being hit himself. Mike Tyson's corner can do nothing but just applaud him as he returns to the stool. Yet another round where he put forth more and more punishment to his opponent.
Yeah, well, they're applauding him, and they should thank his opponent for doing an imitation of a heavyweight.
He is cut badly. The blood is just flowing down from that cut, Teddy. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy. Oh! You know, when you bully the bully, you can do that right there. Tyson floored by the power punch.
1, 2.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Mike Tyson's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Blocking a score. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Johnson's objective is to land that jab, and he did so right there. Johnson's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Johnson's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Solid hook upstairs. And the round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Mike Tyson's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Johnson's clearly affected. Solid. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Good block there by Johnson. Tyson's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination score. Left hand coming into play by Mike Tyson. Tyson's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
How about that exchange? He just missed that shot up top. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Tyson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Johnson's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A consistently strong performance tonight.
You don't have to be a calculus major to score this one. Just put those 10 nines together.
And our ring announcer is standing by with the official decision. Mike Tyson! So all 3 judges give him the victory. A very good night by Mike Tyson.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. We get a good decision here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.